What's up, Internet? We are here, back in Animal Crossing in the town, and here's our boy Tortimer telling us we apparently did something right. And I've got audio this time, so we're actually able to hear things. That's kind of nice. It's important to actually be able to hear what you're doing, to actually do it well. Hot Spring Resort. You don't do anything the rest of the time. What makes you deserved of a hot springs resort vacation? But we did in fact do our job as lighthouse keeper, so we could have actually done this at any point. Didn't have to be this late. Kind of nice how the hot springs have models of the in-town. Also, he's disappeared because he's magic, but it's nice that the hot springs happen to have a model of our in-town lighthouse for reasons. Oh, I have to clean this house. I don't want to, but I have to. Oh, but I don't want to, so we're not going to for a while. Oh, I can't put any more items here. I think I've literally hit the cap of what we can put on the floor. Oh, no, we haven't. For some reason, the game just didn't want me doing that. Now I can do that. And if we actually do go through and make like a modeled version of the town at some point, you're going to need a lighthouse. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, let's see what else we got for mail. And someone's using the water upstairs, so you know that's going to be great for audio quality. HRA. We've chosen direction. Our house is messier than ever, but they're happier with us. So we're doing something right. That's sensible. Thanks, HRA. The amazing dark stone. I think we actually do need that for another thing I wanted to do for my house, so we will be buying that. Hambo still has not done anything new, so good for Hambo not doing anything new. I will just leave that pitfall. Ooh, items. What do we got? An executive toy, one of those ball clicker things, and a tulip table. If you want to have a pink flower for a table in your house, there are tulip tables. I want neither, though. I would like to sell, Mr. Nook. Can I have that flame umbrella back now? Executive toy. I want to keep that pineapple bed, though. You can have that tulip table. Not a lot of bells, but they're going to add up eventually. Hey, you can have a journal that matches your really ugly umbrella if you shop at Nook's today. Yeah. You know, that looks like that should be a piece of furniture to buy, but it's not. I need this for a thing, Mr. Nook. I would like to buy it, actually. Because I like to do the Zen Sand Garden look. It'll be useful once we actually get an upstairs to our house. That's the one thing I don't like about having, like, the upstairs, though, is it's significantly smaller than your standard floor. And it's like a branch evolution of your house. You can either get an upstairs or a basement. The basement is so much bigger. Alright, I will buy that too. Also snot green paint. If you want it to look like someone pulled your house out of someone's nose. Plus, we got all the exclusive igloo stuff, so that's nice. Now we just gotta worry about doing the proper, the snowman stuff, and we're good. I guess we still have a few more places we can plant flowers over here before we move over to Acre A1 and beautify Nook's establishment on our own dime, by the way. Alright, let's take a look and see what stuff we have. We have the exotic chest. I wanted to save that. See, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure the snowman set actually has like 2 storage things where we could put all this extra stuff. And right now we have no access to either of those. The Terra left wing, I'm not sure if that's the wing we needed or not, but we'll show it off to Blithers. Dinosaur egg, which we already have. And T-Rex skull. Also, how is it we're sending off like 4... Oh, there's a digging spot. In fact, I think that was there yesterday. How is it we send off 4 fossils every day, but we only get 3 back? That's just not right. A wee dingloid. Also, it's snowing, which means we might get more joyrides tomorrow. That should have grown. That probably shouldn't have grown. But okay. Pull that weed up. Let's see if we can find some fossil digging spots. I don't know why I'm going this way. We need to go to the museum. This is like the longest, most non-circuitous route to where I need to go. Hey, money. Yes, please. More bells for my house payments. Oh, how I could use money. Alright. So, next we go over here. Pluck this weed. Did we get anyone new in town? I don't think we did. Nope. I think we might be at capacity, and if that's the case, we should run into Tortimer at some point to install another bridge into town to get around a little bit easier. I have things I'd like to donate to you to support the museum and things I like. Just like how you can support me by donating to my Patreon. Yay, I think we're done our Terra. Yep, our Pterodon is done. It's a flying reptile, which is somehow not a dinosaur. I'm not sure how that classifies as not a dinosaur, but okay. Pelican-like beaks, that's less interesting. He likes birds of prey and the like. I can see why, seeing as he is one. Alright, so let's see. 1 fossil. 2 fossils. 3 fossils. 4 more, and we've got all the fossils. Pretty exciting. Filling up the museum, doing good for the world. I can appreciate that. Now we have the dinosaur track and the T-Rex skull, which we have already donated. Hey, it's Gulliver! Come on, Gulliver, give me some free loot. Come on, wake up. No, wake up, you silly bird. I'm trying to help you, but you're not getting up. There we go. Give me something cool that I don't already have, please. Come on. Unless it's something you've already given me, in which case I've seen it already. But, hopefully. How does he get back to the boat, though? Like, no... There's no port. We never see another boat in this game outside of Captain's. And I don't think Gulliver's rocking a Game Boy Advance plus Game Boy Advance connection cable to borrow that. So, how is he getting back? Ooh, a pagoda. That's actually kind of cool. How is he getting back to the boat that he was allegedly on? I'm finding holes in Gulliver's story. I'm beginning to think he was, in fact, not some sort of brave sailor at all, and probably some guy who just fell asleep on deck. Hey, there's a snowball. And there's Spike. Okay, well... At least... we got something new for our incredibly cluttered house. Let's put it down. It's very cool. Not unlike Tokyo Tower that we also have over here. In fact, I think they're kind of sort of similar. Oh, how I wish we'd get one of those, snowman storage devices so we can at least put some of this extra crap in here without getting rid of it. Because I don't want to, like, litter the ground or anything. I did that the first time I played Animal Crossing. Every single square spot of ground that was not occupied by a tree was occupied by random crap. It took me, I kid you not, a month worth of playing to get rid of all of it. Just to sell it all to Nook. It was so bad. Oh, I do not want to end up going down that path again. Unintentionally or not. Right, we should sell stuff to Nook. Or what of it we can sell to him anyway. I would like to sell! Alright. You can have that, and that, and that. 8,000 bells. Not too shabby. No, that's everything. And I got some weird notification that my Twitch stream went down, but it didn't seem to, so I guess it was just a weird thing on the preview. I don't know. But we're good, so I guess our next goal is to try and find a snowman. Because more snowmen mean more chances to get the snowman flooring and get a huge boost to our HRA. And first rock's the lucky one. Awesome. Pretty good day for Animal Crossing. It's nice when something goes right. So I guess next we just look for snowballs because we're done with digging for rocks and find digging spots. Alright, put that there, put that there. I'm just going to put the pineapple bed over top of that letter. What do we have here? It's some shirt or another. I really do need, like, a storage thing for my house, just so I can put all my extra stuff in it. I'm running out of space rather quickly. Bees! Alright. One of these days I'm going to remember to actually look up how many points bees are worth for the HRA. But not today. So we know where one snowball is. The biggest problem is if one's basically on the other side of the planet and below the cliff here. Because at least if it's on the other side of the planet, we can kind of push it across the pond or the river. But if we have to get it to roll down a ledge, it becomes a lot riskier because, you know, with gravity and stuff. And you can't just roll it off the ledge or it breaks immediately. Neither of which are desired outcomes, of course. So ideally, we'd find it, well, like yesterday, where it was right next to the acre we found it in. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. But we can hope. You can't take that away from us, world. We can always hope. Does not appear to be in this acre either. I'd like to really finish that snowman set too, so I definitely want to put a priority on finding the snowman for the remaining days, because I know igloos only last till like halfway through February, which kind of tells me that that's probably about as long as snowballs last as well. And seeing as we're still missing like 5 or 6 pieces and we're limited to 1 a day, not exactly ideal. Can shake this tree and this tree, take the free money from the trees. You know, if we got all the bees, we might actually be able to make a house payment today. That would be kind of cool. Work on the house a little bit. More money. bang, that's a barbed steel. So I wouldn't worry too much about catching it. It's not a stringfish. I think stringfish actually only show up on the waterfall and underneath it. That is not my shovel. Let's try that again. With my shovel. Got ourselves a fossil. And we'll write a letter to Mr. Museum. That's pretty paper. And we'll send this away. Shake, 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 shake. Alright, so we still haven't run into the snowball yet. But at least we've covered pretty much all the above ledge stuff. The problem, however, means since we haven't found it yet, that would lead me to believe that it will be below the ledge. And that is less than ideal for us. But that just means we have to be really, really careful about how we move the snowball to get it there. Because you can't really move snowballs up the hill as far as I can tell. Or if you can, it's definitely like an uphill battle. Literally. Because, stupid ball physics. Like this one. Go away, you were terrible in Mario Sunshine, you're terrible here. More bells for me. More bells for me. Hopefully we'll get a couple more bees to sell. I think I'm getting better at catching bees, that's nice. Means we're getting more consistent ability to pay off our house, which is important, of course. Got what is likely another fossil. Yep. And this is the problem when you use your letters as an extended inventory. You then run out of room to write letters to the museum. And you don't need many spaces to write letters to the museum. You only need at most like 4 a day, but still. You kind of have to juggle that stuff around, and it doesn't work all that well. There's the snowball. Okay. So let's take a look at... Like, let's just back up and take a look at this. It looks like it'd be easier to probably... Well... It looks like it might be easier to go from here, up here, and across to get over there. I think is how we'll probably do this, and then we'll just worry about wearing down the snowball. I think that'll be our plan. Come on, Mr. Snowball. Get big enough so I can push you. Not having to rely on physics. And momentum and nonsense, because that's no fun. Alright, there we go. So... now we just gotta get it over. And we're going through the other acre with the houses simply because it looks like if we went down south, there's really not a lot of room between the trees and the acre division as well as the river. So this way we can at least kind of get around that a little bit. Ideally, anyway. See, we got a little bit more room to work with. Now, where's the... okay. Now comes the scary part. Oop, oop. Alright. Alright. Now we just gotta get into this acre. And there's a snowball over there, so let's wear this one down to a point where we can at least proper judge it. And then see what we can do about making ourselves a right proper snowman. We're creating life out of water, so we have to be proper about it. And if we don't do it just right, we'll create some sort of snow monster that will eat the town. And we have to be responsible about this, because snow monster would be our responsibility, and I don't want to have to feed it Cody brain fart every other day. We only have one of them, and, you know, then we're out. And that's a problem. Okay, so that looks about right for size. So now we just have to make a head. Kick. Kick, 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 kick. Come on, Mr. Snowball. Do some more Mr. Snowball related activities like becoming a bigger Mr. Snowball and becoming a Mr. Snowman who will give me Mr. Snowman items. Or Mrs. Snowman. I'm not biased. I will happily make a snow lady as long as they're willing to give me wonderful snow people equipment and stuff for my house. Oh, we screwed that one up. You're mean, Mr. Snow Person. I do not feel bad about killing Mr. Snowman. I should have made the body bigger. You need a thing? You don't need a thing. That's okay, I didn't really want to help you anyway. Hey, money. Now this would be a terrible place to run into bees, and that's a great way to guarantee this is going to be where I run into bees. But you need at least some room to maneuver, and being able to see where they're coming from helps too. You know, I've heard people create like bee farm towns where the idea is you chop down all but like 4 trees for because bees are guaranteed to be in 3 trees plus 1 is guaranteed for furniture, and that way you know exactly where they're coming from. Oh, I don't want to deal with Caesar. Fine. We will go talk to Kaisar, get your Pokemon Pikachu back, where it will no doubt be left in a drawer, never to be remembered again, because who really remembers Pokemon Pikachu or Tamagotchi or any of those things? I had a little T-Rex. It was bright red. Well, at least I didn't have to go through 8 other people to get this thing back. Oh, I do feel kind of bad about killing Mr. Snowman, now that I've given moments to let it fester, but at the same time, Mr. Snowman wasn't going to give us anything. And you know, I brought him into this world. I am his creator, his god and master, and he should have at least given me proper thanks. Instead of saying, well, I'm not awesome, so you get nothing. I didn't have to make you Mr. Snowman, but I did. Be at least a little bit more appreciative. No, no stationery. I literally have a pocket full of stationery. It is the worst gift ever. More stationery. Great. Pluck that. Shake that tree. Shake this tree. Come on, bees. Want me some bees. Where are you? There's got to at least be 2 more hives here today. And I will take both gladly. You know, provided I actually catch them. After that, I'm not so glad I caught bees. But, you know, if my net catches them, I'm happy. Nothing here. Let's see if we can find ourselves some free stuff. You're not doing your job right, Booker. Alright. Shake that. And shake that. Oh, bees. Gotta admit, the Animal Crossing villager has to have some killer arm strength after all this tree shaking. That's why they were invited to smash. It all makes sense now. It's totally in the lore. Ah. I caught them, but not with my net, with my face. Unfortunate, but that happens sometimes. Come on, bees. Or free furniture. I will take free furniture as well. Free anything would be nice at this point. Except stationery. Stationery is the worst present. I'm thinking a day before, like, the raffle, we're just gonna have to, like, save all our money and just buy everything from Nooks just for raffle tickets. And hope he has an NES game. And hope we win it. Who's running the igloo today? Oh. Let's secretly make this igloo collapse in on itself. I think the world would be much safer with one less serial killer on it. She'd probably just end up freezing. Her chowder's probably made of beef. That's the scary thing. That was mean. Just because I got stung by some bees, you didn't have to be mean about it, Carrie. Alright, what's up with you? You want my bee. You need to have at least 5,000 bells for it. Not even close. I would recommend you don't catch one with your face and you put your child somewhere safe first, Carrie. It's terrifying to think that there's a young, unwed mother running around trying to catch bees with her child at the same time. Don't catch bees with your little children. Leave them somewhere safe first, at least. I would think that goes without saying. But, you know, I don't know with her. She seems to take her child everywhere with her, which, you know, credit for building a familiar bond and stuff, but, if you're gonna do something dangerous, for the love of God, leave your child somewhere safe, where they're not gonna get destroyed by bees. Shake, shake, shake. On the bright side, she'll probably never find bees, because I'll be the one who's gonna catch them all with my face. You know, the perfect bee catching apparatus. Yeah, I don't know. Carrie might be friends with the cow. I've gone out of my way not to deal with the cow that has nothing but cow skins in her house, but, you know, maybe they're friends. I don't know. Well, if it's like any other mothers in this town, they probably drag their kids to their bee face-catching competitions. I think it's okay. Ah, free clothes, and I got someone angry at me. Awesome. A flicker shirt. Wow, that is really loud. I think I'm going to stick with this. Why is everyone so mean to my poor bee-stung face? Can't they see I've suffered enough? Yes? Is this going to be a thing where you say, great, let's play a game, I'm taking your bee, you can have something dumb and cheap? I don't think any animals actually have NES games. Aw, she's all angry now. I wonder if it's in this game. I'm genuinely curious. Yep. You can just shove other animals around and eventually get angry with you. That's kind of neat. I know that was in later games, but I didn't know it was in this one. I'm so angry at myself. I let Mr. Snowman belittle me and not give me Mr. Snowman stuff. I want Snowman stuff for my house. I don't think we're going to be able to get a house payment today. Maybe tomorrow, though. That'll be nice. Hey, Katrina's here. This is a giant waste of time and money. Also the Triforce back here. It's the second instance of the Triforce in this game, I believe. Now you can pay her for a fortune that is completely vague and does basically nothing. Actually, what that means is not only was this a waste of bells and basically a waste of time, but it also means that I'm unlucky and probably going to trip everywhere now. Because for whatever reason... Yeah. Thanks, game. For whatever reason, they implemented tripping because luck involving Katrina, but that's the only time that ever comes up. I think you can get, like, a good fortune, which will sometimes... I just tripped again. That will sometimes, like, give you better, like, bells and stuff, but that's really it. It's really nothing big. It's totally a waste of bells. Say there's Cody, brain fart. Oh, fruit. Not even good fruit. You know what? I'm feeling bad. I'm just gonna eat a pear. That helped a little. See, I don't know why you would go to a fortune teller who's a black cat. That seems like a bad idea. She's self-imposing bad luck on you. Or some nonsense. Ow. You know, it would be less annoying if you didn't trip every 20 feet. It seems like a black cat fortune teller is like a self-fulfilling prophecy of sorts. You're gonna have bad luck because a black cat crossed your path. Oh! Awesome. I like black cats, actually. They're really pretty, usually. But I wouldn't put it past the game developers to make that a thing. Ow. Well, let's take some apples. I can sell these for stuff. Ow. I think you can trip while walking, too. It's not just running, so there's really not many ways to avoid it. If you've got bad luck. Why would you ever implement that in this game? That's such a weird thing. Okay, I don't need all this paper, so we're just gonna sell that much. Wait, never mind. I think the... Oh, no, we put that in the letter. Okay, yeah, we can sell all this crap then. For a second, I thought we sold our all-important pineapple bed. You know, it's nice when you can actually get past, like, 2 acres without falling flat on your face. I was asking for it. I have to appreciate the snow faceplant, though. That's a nice little touch I never noticed in this game. I kind of wish it would stay there until the snow went away. That's funny. That's a little touch that adds insult to injury, but I kind of still appreciate it. I don't have 4 letters for you today, Phyllis, just 3. Alrighty, so that's done. Now let's see if we can get home without falling flat on our face again. Again, gotta appreciate the detail in that snow faceplant. And away it goes, covered by the snow around it. It'd be kind of neat if you could, like, trip next to, like, the river and fall in. And have to try and, like, walk all the way back from, like, the ocean. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, that would not be later implemented ever, but they did add swimming in, what was it, New Leaf, so I guess they could have done something like that at some point. We've got so much stuff we have to deal with. Oh. I wish I had the snowman flooring at least. Anyway, I think that will be it for today, so I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream so you can check out when we go live tomorrow, as well as whenever this thing goes live for more stuff. I think I have to do some stuff later tonight, hopefully if I get some other stuff cleared up in the meantime. You should also check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I've got everything else I've done, which is a lot of stuff. I know I say that, but I'm actually in the process of trying to put it onto another website, and wow, I am so far behind, it's taking forever. And if you really want to make my day, hit up my Patreon, support me there so that I can continue to do awesome stuff, and also be able to pay my bills and stuff, because that is kind of important. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.